Welcome to Music Scrap, the musical scrapper. For real this time, because I just accidentally hit broadcasting and stopped the broadcast. Anyway, so today I am starting a mini bus with mini album, school bus, gosh, rats. A school bus with a mini album inside. Series because it's going to take 2 to 3 weeks to get this put together. So on my blog, www.themusicalscrapper.blogspot.com, www.themusicalscrapper.blogspot.com, you can go and download the PDF with all the pattern pieces to cut out the bus if you would like to make it. Now, the PDF was updated today. The last page had a couple of additions on it. So if you downloaded it yesterday or had a look at it yesterday, you may want to reprint that last page. So these two pages is the driver's side and the door side of the bus. So you need these cut. Each one needs to be cut in medium weight chipboard and black cardstock. Then I color-coded the pattern so that it would kind of be easier when you're looking at it what color you need to print these out. Now these are all the add-on pieces. Now this isn't showing up as rose color, but I have it all instructed. These pieces need to be cut out in silver or gray. These pieces are cut out in like acetate, so you can use old packaging or overhead film or whatever. That's what I'm going to use. And these pieces are all cut out in black. Okay? Cardstock, that is. And then these are the two yellow layers of the bus, the driver's side and the passenger side with the door, plus the wheel well, black part sections, and the very center of the wheels also. So these get cut of yellow cardstock. Okay. Now I do have an SVG file, which I haven't uploaded yet. I didn't try and see. I guess I could upload it as well on my blog. Never even thought of that. So I cut out the pieces in the right color with my Cricut. Then I also cut them out in nice heavyweight craft. That's going to be my pattern for the chipboard because my Cricut won't cut the medium weight chipboard. Hey Cindy, nice to see you. Okay, so that's that. Now, all my little pieces are in here, so I don't lose anything. I just realized I cut out one of my yellow pieces the wrong way because it's not the same on both sides. So it's got to be on the outside. And so I cut it out on the wrong side of the paper, so I have to cut out another one, which is not a big deal. I just need to find the other piece of paper. I know I have another piece of that orange paper somewhere. There it is. So I'm going to trace it on the back with my black. Marker. Hey Marie! I just started recording because you didn't miss much. I was just cutting out chipboards and strips, so you didn't really miss that much today. If I was just working on my own, I would just go to my Cricut and recut this, but flip the paper over. But on my Cricut file, I'm going to remember to flip this. But I'll put that, I'll use it for something. Oh, my knee. Hold on, I gotta take a Tylenol. Arthritis, because my knee's bent. It's hurting. And since I'm not allowed to take an anti-inflammatory, at least the Tylenol arthritis helps a little. Hi, Karen. How you feeling? Hope you're healing nicely. So I'll just cut this quickly. A little easier than cutting chipboard, thank goodness. Sorry, I'm off screen, but did Charlie come in? Oh, great, I'm glad, Karen. Hold on, I didn't see. Oh, you guys are getting Karen mixed up with Charlie. Charlie is Fairy Floss. Billy Floss is Karen from Ireland. Or Goat Floss, as Joycey calls her. She used to have lambs. But they sold the farm. So they don't have lambs anymore. I guess Mary's little lamb ran away for good. Don't worry about it, Vaughn. You're new. It's a very easy mistake. You're not the first one to have made it. People who know Karen and Charlie very well have made the same error. Don't worry about it. Okay. There we go. Now it's the right way. Ta-da, ta-da. Now it's on the outside. Okie dokie. All right. Now, so there's that. All right. So I've got the bus cut out. I've got all my pieces cut out. Now, on the last page of the tutorial, these are the strips. These 4-inch strips are the ones that are going between the bus. Okay? And so they need some curving. They need some assistance where they're going to curve around the curve. So what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to score them lightly. With my, sorry, I'm trying to get stuff from underneath my pile of stuff here. All right. Sorry, I got distracted watching the chat. Need my chipboard blade back. All right, so I need to bring up my thing here. So for the back, I need to score at 4 1/4, 4 1/2, and 4 3/4. So at 4 1/4. Now, I'm not even going to score it as heavily as I would to make a corner for a box. I just want to barely go across it because I just want it to bend. All right, I'm just doing this to assist it in bending. So I'm barely going over it. I'm almost lifting the blade there. Okay, I just want to score that outer edge. Okay. I don't think I did the first one even hard enough. It's not done at all. Okay. And then 4 1/2, 4 3/4. So just every 1/4 of an inch. Okay. All right. All right. So now I've got kind of a bend there. And I'm going to, actually I think, there's going to be cardstock over it, but I think I'm just going to put, you can use masking tape, but since I have this brown craft packing tape, I think I'm going to use this, just so that those edges aren't going to poke through my cardstock that I'm going to put on top of there. And I may need to put some more because that's going to lift up there. So what I have to do is put a strip over here to hold that edge down, and a strip here. So you can just use masking tape for this. Okay. Okay. So there we go. All right. So now I have a rounded. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm just... Okay. Sorry, they're talking about Ireland there. All right. I'm like about 1/16 Irish. I've got one descendant on my Scottish side that's Irish. All right. So that gives me a curve there. Those scores give me a curve rather than a sharp point. All right. Now, if you wanted, you could kind of curve the top of the bus because the top of a bus is curved, but heck, I'm not going to do that. So, my top of my bus is going to be flat. Actually, I could just curve the cardstock. Okay, so let's see. Now, that's the bottom. You have to cut 2 of those. I've got my base of my sides of my bus. Where's my windshield? Ah, there they are. So I've got my windshield. And I've got my hood. All right, so my windshield, I am scoring at 1/2, 3/4, and 1 inch. My windshield. 1/2. Same thing as what I did last time. 3/4. Just one swipe and 1 inch. Because that's going to come down over that's going to join at the top there. All right, same thing. I'm going to use some tape here. Oops. And strip here. That tape down, and then I'll put a strip over the edge to hold this down. So 3 strips of tape. Ooh, finale of The Amazing Race Canada is tonight. I think my relatives were O'Toole's, I believe. Ooh, coming to Canada? You have to come to New Brunswick. Or do you mean the pond? You mean the big pond or just to England? Or to the US or to Canada? Alright, so this goes over the top. So this is going to be the front of the bus with the windshield. Okay, like that.